Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome back to Super Mario World. We've got the front door, apparently, of Bowser's Castle. Is the front and back door technically different levels? Anyways, we're moving on. This is in all likelihood the last episode of Super Mario World. It's been fun. I've been able to find an excuse to enjoy what is truly a great classic game with you all, and honestly, it's been a blast. Hi. I've loved. Okay, I haven't loved every second of it. So some of it was a bit frustrating, but I've loved most of it. And experiencing it with you all has made it all the better, I'm sure. Gotta watch out for those fireballs. But unfortunately, it does have to come to an end, and today will in all likelihood be that end. If I can get my skills together. I see. So it's just kind of going to be like a greatest hits of all of the previous castles, I guess. Which is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of how the Zelda series often treats like the final Ganon Castle dungeon area. I guess I should have been on the other side. And one nice thing about this level here is game overs actually are going to mean a whole lot less, just because there's no overarching. Darn fireballs. There's no levels we're going to need to beat before we get to try our hand at this one again. We just get to play this level. That's all we have to do this episode. I have one job, and I will see it through. The game may be over, but this episode is not. We will beat this level. Mark my words. We continue. We do not end. We end for no one. Alright, through door number 1. Okay, because obviously you've got to wait here. And then you go while the fireballs are not wreaking havoc on your life. Whew. I'm lucky to be alive right now, honestly. Extremely lucky to be living the life with you all. Okay, and we're through the door. Oh, we only need to go through one castle? Per, area? What the heck even is Castle 8? Is there even a World 8? Or maybe it's just not even... Okay, that was just hilarious. So is it like a choose-your-own adventure sort of deal? Choose your own door? Alright, we got through door number 1, but hey! What's behind door number 2? Oh, these areas are wonderful. I love these areas. Okay, fire kills. That should be one of those, federal campaigns. You know, like, Got Milk or whatever. I think that's a federal campaign. Anyways. Fire kills. Wonderful. It's got a nice ring to it, just like Got Milk. Which, I mean, speaking of which, I don't quite get how that's a particularly effective campaign. I mean, it literally just asks, do you own this product? You know, I mean, I guess the implication is I should want to own the product. I should own the product, but, you know, what if I don't want it? Okay, underwater. I can dig it. I think, hopefully. I don't know if I can jump on dry bones under... Okay, I only slightly grazed it. That seems a bit melodramatic of you, Mr. Mario. Anyways, I think we found out that door number 2 is definitely the best one in this first area. Nice of them to have this whole, choose-your-own-path design on this final level. Very friendly of them. I find it quite agreeable, myself. Let's try door number 5. It's right here. Oh my. Okay, do we just run? I think we just run. I think theoretically that should work. I think I just got the timing slightly wrong. Okay, we go down and in and through door number 2. Which honestly, this area is kind of dull. And I will say, as cool as like the flippy things are in this game, I guess, I honestly think they're cooler in more recent games, like Super Mario Sunshine. That's a recent game. It's not really recent at all. Okay, maybe if I like start all the way back here. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, if I start like all the way back here, and I start my run up. Now, to the untrained eye, that just looked like me running headlong into a spike. To the more trained eye, you'd see that I was trying to start building up my momentum before the spikes had even raised off the ground. That's the sophisticated tactic. That way you don't need to waste time building momentum because you already have it. And therefore would be more likely to get through alright. Anyways, what I was saying though about like these things, I don't think I've ever in this game actually found a compelling reason to switch sides. I mean, heck, switching sides got me killed there. That's not a glowing endorsement. Okay, we're moving, we're going. Fishing for answers, fishing for clues. Now, who knows, maybe always picking door number 2 is holding us back here. Very well may be the case. I will say, though, it's an extremely easy room. So, unless some of the other doors have, like, 1-ups or fire flowers or something hidden in them, I think I'll be sticking to door number 2. Go, 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 go! Go, Mario! Mario, go, go, go! Run, 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 run! Well, we should try a different door. Just because that's really finicky. Okay, door number 2. Let's go. Okay. Huh. Interesting. If I end up in that room again, take a look at the windows in the background. They're kind of trippy. Of course, I don't intend to end up in that room again, but if I do, you know what to look for. Ooh, give me that. I can't get that. Why can't I get that? I want it. Why are there, like, jumping Bowser statues? They're making me quite uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't buy that small Mario can't duck underneath that. I do not buy that for 1 second. Alright, door number 2! So like I said, look at the windows. They're real trippy. And I mean, it's because of the, like, black, like, crossing over the other things and stuff, but it's really interesting. It's an interesting effect. And honestly, I don't think it's too dissimilar from a real-life effect, so I'm not sure if that's intentional or if it just ended up that way. Okay, I do think door number 7, I think we've got a good shot here. Just need to not get hit by the fire! And not be so cavalier with our jumping! Okay. Should I try door... Well, I mean, door number 2 isn't what's giving us trouble. So we're just gonna keep going through door number 2. I mean, it might be a bit more boring, but... should be more efficient to at least be going through an area that we have repeatedly already done successfully and will never fail at again, than jumping around like a maniac. All indecisive and the like. Okay. Take it easy, take it slow. Sure, there's a golden statue jumping at your face, but, you know. When isn't there? Okay, so I'm thinking, what if we jump on top of that statue's head? Anyways, one thing I've been thinking about since playing Super Mario World, because it is interesting playing this, because a lot of kind of tropes and whatnot in future Mario games got their starts here, or at least are on display here. Some of these might have started in like Mario 3 or something, I don't know. But it's kind of interesting to think of, like, because obviously, just given the nature of Mario being a long-running series and stuff, there's a lot of elements that repeat throughout the games. And it's kind of an interesting question of, like, what of those elements are, like, nostalgia baits, and what of those elements are just, like, naturally repeating elements? Because of course they are, because it's an ongoing series. The statue jumped on me. That is not the way you want to go. You want to know the way you want to go? The way you want to go is by not going at all. You don't want to go. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes. Because you got some things, like, for example, in Super Mario Odyssey, there's the 8-bit sections. That is obviously just kind of nostalgia based. Arguably in Super Mario Odyssey, the purple currency for the Moon Kingdom being Starbits, that's nostalgia bait for people who are Super Mario Galaxy nostalgia people like me. Oh, come on. Could you have done a worse jump arc? No, you couldn't have. It's literally impossible. Because I died. Okay. But there are, of course, what I'm saying though is that there are, of course, repeating elements that aren't nostalgia baits. You know? So, like, for example, I wouldn't personally consider just Goombas being nostalgia bait because they're just kind of there. They're just, like, no one sees a Goomba is like, oh man, yeah, they're bringing Goombas back. They're like, oh, it's a Goomba. Well, what did you expect? It's a Mario game. I'm trying to think, like, playing through this, what of these elements that seem to have gotten their start, or at the very least were prominently featured in this game, when they appear in future games, which of those elements are nostalgia bait, and which of them are just kind of... See, I thought I was 1 block tall. Apparently I'm not. I guess I'm slightly taller than 1 block, maybe? Because I was just trying to squeeze under. But it didn't work. Anyways, what was I saying? Nostalgia bait, yes. But, like, then there's things that are, like, the borderline here, like these fence things. I mean, there's certainly not Goomba levels here in terms of just things that are Mario. I mean, they've appeared... But, yeah, they've appeared a good amount. The new Super Mario Bros. Games had them. Super Mario Sunshine has them. So, like, I'm honestly not sure if they technically are a nostalgia bait sort of thing. Like, when they include those in games, they're like, oh yeah, it's just like in Super Mario World, hint hint wink wink, nostalgia. Or is it... Picked a bad time to jump. Or is it just like a thing that is a cool level design thing that they put in sometimes, and sometimes they don't? I honestly don't know. And then you've got things like the music, like, for example, this was a few episodes back now, but I'm pretty sure at least one of the levels in this game had music that I think they remixed or reused or something in, like, Hightail Falls in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Don't quote me on that, but I thought I heard it from somewhere before, and I think that's where I heard it, but I don't know for certain. Point being, though, and that's pretty cool. Typically, it's not you know, maybe I should go for a different room. You know, clearly the statue life isn't really doing it for me. I think I'd rather go with the charging chucks. Okay, we're going. Anyways, but with music, though, in particular, I'd imagine the line there between, like, oh, it's just a nostalgic piece of, like, oh, look, it's the same music you remember from your childhood, or whatever. There's a line between that and just, again, kind of like, well, it's a long-running series. Of course we reuse a lot of music to have, like, musical consistency and leitmotifs and whatnot. Hold on. I don't want to die in the exact same way as before. I want to die in a new and unique way. Yes, yes, jump for me! The Mario says jump and you say how high! Through the door! I was pressing the up, but I was like a pixel or two off, and the dude, he was there, he blocked the door, and he cornered me! He cornered me in the locker rooms! Or something, I don't know. That was just a loose connection because he's a sports guy, I think. I don't know. Anyways. And doors. Locker rooms have doors, yeah. Lockers have doors. So locker rooms would definitely have doors. Anyways. I do think Charge and Chuck? Yeah, Charge and Chuck. I got confused for a second there because those guys were not charging, they were jumping. Which is my thing, mind you. This is a Mario appropriation, I've determined. I'm the one who jumps. Anyone else is a poser. Okay. Oh, so much easier than the statues. Now we're in the dark. Is that a disco ball up there? Okay. Oh, hey little guy. Okay. I will say, the dark effect isn't, like, that strong. I can still pretty clearly see what's going on. Maybe this was a stronger effect on older TVs. But, like, this is not the pitch blackness you see in modern games, when they're trying to do a darkness effect. Which, granted, I appreciate. Pitch blackness isn't the most fun thing in the world, usually. Oh, wow. Final boss. Here we go. Ah, it's gonna be Bowser Jr., right? He's the one with... No, it's Bowser in the clown car. Whoa. Ain't that something? Okay. Mr. Bowser, I'm ready. May I say, sir? Good sir, your sprite, it looks nothing like the one in Mario Maker. I love what you've done with the place. With the face, rather. Ah, come on. I was ready to give this to you. I've got a present for you. It's from me, Mario. Hey, they're both awake? I don't appreciate that. At all. Okay, now they're both dead. And gone. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay, obviously that's not the way you should go about that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just one. Just one. Just how I want. There we go. I got you, man. I love throwing enemies back at you that were introduced in literally just this now in this level. Like the room before. But yeah, it taught me how they work at least. Oh, that's how I was getting rid of them earlier. Ah, I should have had that should have counted, I think. Sweets. Now if Mario boss logic applies, I need to do that like what, one more time? Please don't murder me. Okay, I've not been murdered successfully. Well, so far at least. Okay, alright. So far is not too bad. Oh, Peach! Oh, thank you! A mushroom. I was wondering when I would get one in this level. I was sick and tired of being small. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, that's... Okay. Crafty, crafty. I will say. I did not expect massive cannonballs to be coming out of that thing. Haha, you got any more up there? I think he has more. Okay, just more of these guys. Perfect. It's what you want to see. Honestly. Oh yeah! Apparently it's not a 3 hits and win fight, unfortunately, but we'll manage. Okay. Really, sir, the cannonball, it's not your strongest attack, I will say. And honestly, now granted, who knows, maybe when I hit him one more time, things will get turned up to 11, but I will say, I think this might be one of the easiest boss fights in the game so far. Which is kind of anticlimactic, all things considered. Don't murder me. Okay, I've not been murdered. Drat! It woke up. Hey, go back to sleep. Probably shouldn't just be holding it. I almost, hurt my girlfriend, or princess, or whatever she is to me. Okay, this is an interesting pattern. I can get behind this. Ooh, interesting. Ah! Okay. I got too overconfident there. I bet this next hit is going to be the last one, though. Well, I guess that's what I get. Oh, wow, I think this is the easiest boss in the game. Let me die to it. Yeah. Spare me the ridicule in the comments. It's a long boss fight. Even I can't play perfectly forever. And by even I mean especially I. Alright, come and get me. Try your jump skills. But they ain't skillful in the slightest. You're all posers in my jump world. This is the Mario jump world, and you've dethroned me. Congratulations. Okay, let's go. Wait. Yeah, room number 2 is where we go. Okay. Now, I'm 110% confident when we get to Bowser again, we will win. 110% confident. There is no doubt in my mind. Because, honestly, the boss fight really isn't that hard. My god. I just made 2 stupid mistakes. That cost me everything. Ah. Yeah, I had a lot more luck with these charge and chuck dudes in the past. Also, if you hear any weird noises, there is a car alarm going off right now. Hopefully it quiets down at some point soon. If not, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. And it's still going. Still going. Okay, it's gone. Wonderful. Ooh, spin jumps. Yeah, honestly, I heard these were a lot more important than they actually ended up being. Now granted, they're probably like super important if you're trying to go for like all of the crazy shortcuts and stuff, and secret exits and the like, and speedrunning tactics, but if you're just playing the game, I found them to be non-essential. What happened to me? I used to rule over the charge and chucks, and now they've reduced me to a mere shadow of my former self. Let's go. It would be nice if I had a power-up. Now granted, who knows, maybe one of these rooms actually gives you a power-up, but not the ones I've been specializing in. Okay. Room 8 is a bit of a ways away. You know, I did not expect to see in a Mario game them literally just spelling stuff out with blocks. You just hop in there? That's like your thing? Okay, you. Where are you going? Okay. Whoa! Did not expect you. I don't expect a lot of things, like the Spanish Inquisition. Okay. And we're through the door. Okay, this area was pretty simple. I'm not afraid of this area. Okay. These ninja dudes, super easy. I always wondered... Sometimes you just gotta thread that needle in such a way that undermines everything you have worked for and stand for. Anyways, what were we talking about? Let's see, before we got to Bowser, I think we were talking about nostalgia. And then I will say, it's interesting, because, like... And I think I've already touched on this in a previous episode, but... Like, because a lot of things from this game are referenced in newer Mario games that, you know, I have a personal nostalgic connection to, because, spoiler alert, I'm not, like, 30 whatever years older. However old you need to have been to have played this game as a child. Actually, I guess... Anyways, this is not the game I grew up with. This is my first time playing it. Welcome to the series. If you're only just now tuning in and skip to this part of the video, go watch episode 1, come on. Anyways, but... What I'm saying, though, is... Because so many of the things in this game, or at least a decent number of them, have been, like, referenced and used as nostalgia bait, or just reused in newer Mario games, that I do have a nostalgic connection to. I kind of almost have, like reversed nostalgia for this game. Which is weird. It's kind of, I guess, similar to the effect where, like Back to the Future, which was a film released in 1985, where most of it took place in 1955, and the idea was the audience at the time would have a bit of a nostalgic, like, attachment to, like, the 50s, and then, you know, 30 years later, the people watching the film that grew up in, like, the 80s have that same, like, nostalgic connection to the part that's, like, in the 80s. And I feel like it's a similar sort of thing, where, like, I've got retroactive nostalgia for this, just because it's similar to the new Mario stuff. So, like, certain music, especially, certain tunes that apparently originated in this game, or at least were used in this game, that they also used in, like, Super Mario Galaxy, or the new Super Mario Bros. Games, or something. That actually... It triggers kind of the same nostalgic areas of the brain of just, like, listening to nostalgic music does. Or at least I think it does. Yeah, I'm not a neuroscientist or anything, so I can't say this with any sort of academic authority. But that's how it feels, to me, at least. Don't hit me, don't murder me. No murder so far. Woo. Let's go over here. Okay, nice. Peach, thank you! I don't know how you smuggled mushrooms in there, but I'm glad you did. I wonder if she'll give me a fire flare if I don't take a hit. No cannonballs, ah! Okay. Get on with it, give me some birds. I want some birds. Birds or nothing. Come on. Give me the birds. Yeah. Thank you. Looks like... Did I hit the propeller? Is that what happened? Well, I guess we won't get to see what happens if I'm large and Peach gives me a power-up. Give me the birds, give me the birds. I want the film The Birds. I think that's the name of a film. I should really probably not be focusing so much of my comedy on film references, given that I'm not really much of a cinephile myself. We'll get it. We'll get him. One of these days. We'll get him. He will fall. He will falter. And we will take that opportunity to destroy him. Okay, yes. The birds, thank you. Yeah, one of the easiest boss fights in the game. Yes, yes, yes. Man, I'm gonna eat those words, aren't I? Okay. We've got this area down packed. I do have to wonder, though, like, what is this area a reference to? Because I'm pretty sure, like, areas, like, rooms 1 through 7, I'm pretty sure are, like, explicit references to specific castles. I have no idea what room number 8 is referencing. Maybe a fortress? I don't know. Ooh! See, that's how you don't thread the needle. You just ignore the needle. Oh. Okay. Ninjas? I always wondered what these guys were from. Turns out it's Super Mario World. Super Mario Maker loves them, though. Super Mario Maker 2, at least. Like, they completely dot all those Super Worlds with ninjas. I wonder if I should play a Super World in Super Mario Maker. I wonder if people would like that. No promises, I'm just thinking out loud right now. Any statements made within the Let's Play do not consist of a guarantee that any specific actions will be taken by the YouTuber. They are merely thoughts. Mental exercises said aloud. For increased entertainment value. And possibly even ideas for the future. Okay. It's not even Bowser that gets me, it's his stupid little mechanical wind-up birds. I'm not even sure if they're birds. They kind of look like birds, though. But I mean, I think they're just Mecha Koopas. I don't think they're supposed to be birds. They just look like it to me. But, you know, I mean, if it looks like a bird, then, what stops it from being a bird? Don't you dare talk to me about, like, taxonomy or something. Because, just for the record, the IRS is not after me. So I don't want to hear about any taxonomy. I pay my dues, and leave it at that. Ooh. That was quite the double team there. Yeah, I was debating in the previous episode whether or not to make the final castle its own episode. I'm glad I decided to make it its own episode. Because otherwise, the last episode would have been like an hour long. Oh well, sure. I regret everything immediately. Let's not run past our chosen destination this time. Okay. We gotta figure out the pattern of, like, how to get the Mecha Koopas to actually hit Bowser. Because, you know, I'm surviving long enough to get, like, half a dozen throws in. It's just, I'm terrible at actually aiming them in a useful manner. As it turns out. Whoa, whoa! Get me in. Thank you. Okay. This area is pretty easy, though. So we will have our chance at vengeance once again. After we get the lights turned on. There we go. I almost died. That ain't good. You don't want to almost die. If you're gonna die, go all the way. None of this almost nonsense. And door. Wish I had a power-up going in here. That would be nice. Okay, Bowser. It's you and me. I will get you this time. I will murder you. You will be mine. I will have my vengeance for everything you've put me through. Arr! Arr! Spin jump. Ooh. Showing off. I got the Koopa. Grats. Here, I got it again. He like body slammed with his car. You know, maybe the edges is what you want. Like, that's the secret. Just do it on the edges, because he like pauses. There we go. Okay, none of this middle nonsense. It's not, why don't you just meet me in the middle? It's just go to the extremes. That's what you gotta do. It's like politics. Okay. Gotta go all the way right or all the way left. No room for a compromise in the middle. Let's do this. Mr. Bowser, show me your birds. Yes, I'm gonna keep calling them the wrong thing, because they look like birds. To me, at least. Give them to me. I want them. Give them. I deserve them. They're mine now. There we go! It's as if I know what I'm doing all of a sudden. Which, I mean, for the record, I probably still don't, but... Oh! Okay, you know what? I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing all of a sudden. Whew! Yeah, I will say. Something about this sprite of Mario, like, large Mario looking up, just looks very appealing for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't know. There's a certain panache to it. Oh, cool, I've got a mushroom now. Okay, this attack, it looks scary, but it's actually pretty easy to dodge. You just go to the extremes and wait for him to like be there, and then you run. Mario on the run. Okay. 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 Well. Excuse me, sir. 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 Easiest boss fight in the game. Man, do I regret that statement. I'm realizing the issue isn't necessarily the attacks themselves. It's, especially in that last part, grabbing the Mecha Koopa, grabbing the Mecha Koopa while he's doing the attack. That's where he gets you. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna deal with that. Whoa, whoa. Jump, 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 jump for joy! Jump for the door, thank you. Okay. Let's not be crazy, we'll just jump this whole gap all at once. We don't need to rush. Now we rush. We hurry up and wait. And I'm not wrong that these guys look like birds, right? Man, this is a really short level. Okay, Bowser. I'm back. Bowser, I've come to bargain. No bargaining? Okay, fine. I will murder you then. And this time, I will succeed. I will win. Man, this was so much easier back in the day when I could just, like, axe you off a bridge. And I could just ask you a question. And then, boom, I win. I feel like I'm kind of more so getting the whole, like, tactics of the fights, at least. So, each attempt is becoming less and less painful for me. Not that they're ever, like, super painful, but just kind of, you know. So, sometimes I'm just not the best. Sir? Sir? I know what you're trying to pull here. Sir? What do you have for me? Is it birds? No, it's not birds! Okay. Sir. Birds. I require birds. This is still not a bird. I know technically nothing you throw at me is a bird, but some of it kind of looks like birds. And I want them. Give them to me, my feathered friends. With, like, wind-up things. Okay. No, I do not want a giant ball of steel. I want the birds. Birds. I wonder if you can jump on that. I'm not gonna test it, but I do wonder. Birds. Okay, here they come. Here come the birds. Thank you. That had better have gotten him. Okay. By. I think it was like off screen, so it didn't. Which is a shame, because it should have. It really should have. Like, the trajectory was all there, but it's like they always say. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, does it make a sound? If a mechanical Koopa hits a Bowser and no one, and it's not in the field of view of the player, did it actually happen? Apparently not. Which, granted, I think that's actually how most video games work. Typically things that you can't directly see don't actually exist. Because otherwise, yeah, it can take up way too much RAM. And memory and whatnot. I think RAM is just a fancy word for memory, but, you know, technicalities. Okay. So, let's not be a fool here. Okay, so remember, just dodging this part is easy. The trick is once we are trying to attack him while he's doing that, it becomes slightly difficult. Ah! Why'd you stop short? There we go. Yes! Yes, yes, we've got him! We've got him, boys. We've got him. Mario's adventure is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. Wow. And I thought all of my packing for the last minutes before vacation is a bit suspenseful and dramatic, but no, this guy's vacation prep is real. The real deal. Aww. How wonderful. And look at all those eggs saved. Wonderful, we've got the credits rolling. The game has been beaten. Super Mario World. Now, for all of you who are undoubtedly asking in the comments, what about all, like, the secret areas and secret exits and stuff? Are you gonna do those in Let's Play? Answer, no. Quite frankly, I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. This was a fun little Let's Play I wanted to do because I needed to get footage from Super Mario World anyways. And that is where we're going to end. I've beaten the game. I can finally say I've beaten Super Mario World, which is nice, quite nice. And you know what? I really do see why there's a contingent that thinks that this is the best Mario game, or best 2D Mario game, or whatever. It really is quite nice. It's something special. It's very inventive. You can still see a lot of the kind of design ethos of, like, the kind of... I know this word is often thrown around as a derogatory term, but kind of the 1 or 2 level gimmicks that kind of define a lot of Mario games these days. I mean, you can see that in full swing here, whereas I think if you go back to, like, Super Mario Brothers, granted I haven't played through Super Mario Brothers the whole way either, but I'm pretty sure the level designs in that are a lot more simplistic and more just run and jump and look at the bricks, and there's hammer rows sometimes. But yeah, I've definitely enjoyed my time with this game. I'm glad to have played it. And who knows, maybe I should play some more SNES or NES games on the channel. If you guys like this, I very well might. This is what, second SNES or NES game since we've been doing Fire Emblem too. Yeah. Thank you. I thank you guys, of course. Oh, and we get to see what all of the creatures are named. And I think most of these should be things that most of us already know, but yeah, we'll see. Super Koopas, wow. What was I saying, though? Yeah, so if you, I'm not sure if you want to see more old games, old Mario games, or heck, even just other old games, because through NSO, Nintendo Switch Online, I do have access to a huge catalog of NES and SNES games. I hear some of them are good, so maybe we can play some more of those at some point in the future. The Dino Rhino and the Dino Torch. Wonderful. I guess I'll let these credits play the rest of the way. Now, we've gotten this far, no need to cut it short now. Did we even see Torpedo Teds? I'm not even sure we did. Huh. Maybe we did. Maybe like once. Oh, the boos. So that one's called a Fishin' Boo? What did we call that? A Lackaboo? I like our name better. Ha, Thwimps, yes. Hotheads were my... and Little Sparkies were the worst. As we all know. Did we see Fishbones? I'm not sure. Catchy credits music. Ah, Reznor! Haha! The deceptively somewhat difficult boss fights. At least you kind of gotta rush for it. Mecha Koopas. Of course, the stars of the show. It showed up in like the last level. But man, did they do a lot in that last level. And of course all the Koopas. The end. And yes, that'll be the end of this Let's Play. Of course, if you've enjoyed this one, there's more. There's, Super Mario Galaxy, New Super Mario Bros. Wii we played a while back. I think, granted, I'm not sure exactly how the timing's going to work out on this, but I think we're still playing Super Mario Sunshine and the original Fire Emblem. So if any of those sound interesting, be sure to check them out. But until next time, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you in the very next, well, I guess not the next episode of this, but I'll catch you in another Let's Play. Goodbye.